KFAN and Sukup Manufacturing bring you Fan on the Farm. Starting May 19th, 9 to noon, we'll be taking your tractor talkbacks. Each day, one farmer will be chosen to receive a Sukup prize pack, including a Carhartt cooler and a Brewmate Growler canteen. Get the full details at kfan.com/farm. Sukup Manufacturing Company, helping farmers feed and fuel the world.
The legendary Mark Rosen of Channel 4 Sports, your whole life to sports fame, will join us just before 2 o'clock. But now, 1:15, I know people, there are people that hit their knees every night hoping that Purple Prey returns, but it won't until next year. But we do have a special segment for you here at 1:15. Progrum Password Invitational Reveal Show.
Yeah, Program Password Invitational. This will be year 4. And this is the bracket reveal. We have 16 players. Last year we did the draft.
Yeah.
This year we went back to just me kind of being a dictator and just choosing the teams on my own.
Is it easier to do it this way, too? Because there's a lot of work to do what we did.
Well, the
last
draft,
year.
you just had to organize every single person to be there at the same time, at the same date. And then, you couldn't really schedule any games after that because then you now had to go back to each individual team.
Oh, sure.
And say, hey, when can you play? So from a scheduling standpoint, this made it a little bit easier.
Perfect.
Are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
All right. The number 1 seed in this year's Program Password Invitational. They'll be playing next Wednesday, May 21st at 1:15 p.m.
Was I available that day? Sorry. Just had to say it.
Unfortunately, you're not the number 1 seed. The Broad Squad is back. Lil B and Marnie Gellner. Our teammates once again. Lil B, she's the all-time wins leader, 90 and 72. 4 and 3 in the Program Password Invitational. Her teammate Marnie Gellner is one of the goats of this game. 20 and 5.
That's astonishing.
Her 80% winning percentage, 3rd best all time. She's also won 4 in a row. And Marnie and Lil B together were both runners-up. Or is it runner-ups? Runners-up or runner-ups?
Let's go with runners-up. That just sounds better.
They were both runners-up in the 2023 Program Password Invitational. And the two of them as a team together, 17 and 3 all-time. The Broad Squad, Lil B and Marnie Gellner, are your number 1 seed.
That's chemistry, right?
That's pretty good.
That's really good, yeah.
They'll be taking on the 8 seed. The 8 seed this year, Kevin Fallness and Mike Mussman are on the same team.
No.
Together. Fallness, 4 and 14 all time. He has the 5th worst record in Program Password history. Muss, 2 and 9 all time, the 3rd worst record in Program Password history. Fallness 1 and 3 in the PPI. Muss 0 and 3 in PPI. They have been on the same team together twice. I actually think they were together the first Program Password Invitational. They are 0 and 2 as a team. So Lil B and Marnie, the number 1 seed, will take on Fallness and Muss, the number 8 seed, next Wednesday, May 21st at 1:15 p.m.
I'm sure you've heard this cliche before, Tenna, where, insert the name of the team or player or participant. Overconfidence is their only enemy. I think this is true in this case. Because Muss and Fallness are not the enemy. It's overconfidence. I think the only way Marnie and Lil B loses, they are just too overconfident and come in flat, right? I mean, otherwise it's over.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think the point spread will be like 40 in that game. The next matchup, the 4-5 matchup, obviously on the same bracket, same side of the bracket as the 1-8. Your number 4 seed, John Kriesel and Mark Rosen.
Whoa.
Yes, Kriesel, 5 and 6 all time. But he did get a runner-up finish in last year's Program Password Invitational as teammates with Ryan Donaldson. But this might be a little bit of a Lakers situation where he's like Luka and LeBron and he doesn't have much to work with. Because Rosen, 35 and 49 all time. Rosen also has the longest current active losing streak. He has lost 6 in a row. 0 and 2 in the Program Password Invitational. So Kriesel might have to carry Rosen on his back a little bit.
Very good.
So John Kriesel and Mark Rosen, our teammates. They'll take on the number 5 seed, the common man, Dan Cole. and Kevin Gorg. KG. Yeah, Common, you are best of the lousiest of the best, 86 and 84 all time. You have struggled in the PPI, just a 1-4 record in the tournament. Gorg, 4-4 overall, but he's won his last 3. He is also he is winless in the PPI, 0-1 all time. The two of you weren't planned to be on the same team together.
Correct.
And then when you two beat Lil B and Ron Johnson last week, 83-40, the committee made a late change here because they saw the chemistry between the two of you.
We're both goaltenders. And had about the same amount of success, you know. Also, you know, my record in the Progrum Password Invitational at 1-4. Let me just say this: it's hard to spit out the correct password answer when you have 2 hands wrapped around your neck, right? But the password is. It's just difficult to do. But I hope to turn that around.
Well, and KG's won a state tournament in hockey.
Well,
he knows how to win on the big stage.
That's
so
exactly
I think he might help you out a little bit.
You are correct. That's what I think is good.
You should have just blamed your past teammates.
I should.
I mean, you had Muss last year, so
yeah.
I don't know if that was a choke job. So Creasel Rosen, 4 seed, versus Common and Gorg, 5 seed. That game will be May 29th at 1:15 p.m. That'll be the final of the 4 quarterfinals. Next up in the bracket, the 3 seed champion in last year's Progrum Password Invitational, and maybe the greatest boss you could ever ask for, Greg Swedberg, will team up once again with Larry Mondello guy. They're back together.
LMG.
They played with each other in the first ever Progrum Password Invitational. They lost in the semis to Corey Cove and Paul Charchian. They are the 3 seed. Swedberg, 10-3 all time. 4th best win percentage in the history of Progrum Password. And like I said, champion last year. He comes in having won 3 in a row. Larry Mondello guy, the best record in Progrum Password history at 6-1 at 86%. He's won 3 in a row. He is 1-1 in Progrum Password Invitational. That was 1-1 as a teammate with Greg Swedberg.
You know what else Greg Swedberg is really good at? I've been doing this now for the past week or so. I'll come in and I'll just recite lyrics to songs, not the chorus. Just like the first line or two, might not even be the first, second verse. Every time he nails the artist and the song. He's like 12 for 12. Well, he is.
Yeah.
So, and it's obvious he's very good at Progrum Password. So what is he not good at? I think he's wonderful at everything he does.
He's just a perfect human being.
I think he really is. I truly believe that.
So Swedberg and Larry Mondello guy are the 3 seed. They'll take on the number 6 seed. Max Fuller and Lucky Meat Sauce.
Wow, I like that. Now that's got potential.
Max and Meat Sauce as a team. And Max, 11-9 all time. He's won 2 in a row. Meat Sauce, 14-17 all time. The two of them combined for just a 1-6 record in Progrum Password Invitational. But the two of them together had never played with each other until 3 weeks ago. And they just routed Lil B and me.
Really?
83-30. They destroyed us. So they might have a little bit of chemistry going on there. So
it's a combustible combination. It seems like that's a feast or famine kind of combination, it looks like to me. And they could feast.
Yes.
Quickly?
Yeah.
651 on the from the 651, the Brad John Brian KVN text line. This text message says, I think the 8 seed is too high for Fallness and Muss.
Genius.
It's brilliant.
So Swedberg and Larry Mondello guy, the 3 seed versus Max and Meat Sauce, the 6 seed. That'll be next Friday, May 23rd at 1:30 p.m. So we'll have 2 games next week and then 2 games the following week. We'll get all the quarterfinals here in just a 2-week stretch. And then the final quarterfinal matchup, even though it'll take place on May 27th, the number 2 seed, Corey Cove and Justin Gard.
Oh, come on. Are they only the 2? I guess a little bit.
They've never played together, so I don't know what their chemistry's like. Right. Cove, 18-6 all time. That is 5th best record in Progrum Password. He's the champion in 2023, the runner-up in 2022. He's 5-2 in the Progrum Password Invitational, though he had Meat Sauce as a teammate last year, so that hurt his tournament record. Justin Gard, pretty mediocre. He's like the Timberwolves. Mediocre in the regular season, but then great in the postseason.
Right.
15-15 all time, but he's 6-2 in the PPI, including a championship in 2022 as a member of Team Todd. They will go up against the number 7 seed, Tommy Olson and Zach Halverson.
Wow.
This team will be ready to party. There's no doubt about that. They'll bring the energy. Tommy O, 2-1 all time. Helvey 3-6 all time, both of them making their Program Password Invitational debut. So we don't know how they're going to handle the pressure.
You know, you do your value bets. That's my value bet right there.
That's your value bet?
That's my value bet. I like that. That's a good team.
So Coven Guard, the 2 seed, versus Tommy O and Helvey, the 7 seed. That game will take place May 27th at 1:15 p.m.
What I'll say about the JG and Corey Cove team is, for me, they have two of the best KFAN personality nicknames of all time: Sludge and the Tasteless Box of Mashed Potatoes.
Pretty good.
Those are both really, really good. So there
Starts
you go.
next Wednesday. We will not do Program Password tomorrow, by the way.
Okay.
We're going to take it off until we get to the playoffs.
I'm out tomorrow. Do you want to tease what you have coming up? You say you have John Bonus in, right?
Yeah, John Bonus to talk Twins 2 to 3. Lil B is going to be there the entire 1 o'clock hour.
Okay, cool.
We might actually do a different game other than Program Password
sweet.
with her, because
Okay.
Kara is going to be with as well
Oh, sweet.
as my producer. So we'll have lots of estrogen in the studio tomorrow.
Yes.
And then Dane Moore from the Dane Moore podcast to talk Timberwolves at 12:30.
Terrific. So that sounds great. Let's take a break. Come back on the side of the break. More controversial Vikings news here on the Common Man program on the Fan.
The Common Man.
One of those guys that, to me, I've always tried